We are the group one from ESBH HR 3L. We are going to talk about philosophy and frameworks.
William Edwards Deming was an American engineer, statistician, professor, author, lecturer, and management consultant. He developed some sampling techniques which are still used by the U.S. Department of the Census and the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Deming is best known for his 14 points of quality and his system of thought called the system of profound knowledge. The system of profound knowledge is made up of 4 components through which the world is looked at simultaneously. These components function as lenses through which we see, and all 4 are related to each other. Number 1 is appreciation of a system. 2. Knowledge of variation. 3. Theory of knowledge. And 4. Knowledge of psychology. The reason that Deming believed this theory of profound knowledge was so important was it would help individuals to transform within their organizations, in which in turn improve the outcomes of quality improvements effort. Understanding and applying the 4 parts of Deming theory, he believes will create a better leadership culture. Providing practical guidance on implementing the 4 parts of his system of profound knowledge, Deming created 14 points of management. Number 1. Create a constant purpose toward improvement. This is reacting with short-term solutions. Don't just do the same things better. Find better things to do. Predict and prepare for future challenges and always have the goal for getting better. Number 2. Adopt the new philosophy. Put your customers' needs first rather than react to competitive pressure, and design products and services to meet those needs. Be prepared for a major changes in the way business is done. It's about leading, not simply managing. Number 3, stop depending on inspection. Inspection are costly and unreliable, and they don't improve quality. They merely find a lack of quality and build quality into process from start to finish. Don't just find what you did wrong. Eliminate the wrongs altogether. Use a single supplier for one item. Qualities rely on consistency. The less variation you have in the input, the less variation you'll have in the output. Look at suppliers as your partners in quality. Encourage them to spend time improving their own quality. They shouldn't compete for your business based on your price alone. Improve constantly and forever, continuously improve your system and processes. Emphasize training and educate so everyone can do their jobs better. Number 6, use training on the job. Train for consistency to help reduce variation. Build a foundation of common knowledge. Allow workers to understand their roles in a big picture. Encourage staff to learn from the one another and provide the culture and environment for effective work. Number 7, implement leadership. Expect your supervisors and managers to understand their workers and the process they use. Don't simply supervise. Provide and support resources so that each staff members can do their best. Number 8, eliminate fear. Allow people to perform at their best by ensuring that they are not afraid to express their ideas or concerns. Number 9, break down barriers between departments. Focus on collaboration and consensus instead of compromise. Number 10, get rid of unclear slogans. Let people know exactly what you want. Don't make them guess. Number 11, eliminate management by objectives. Look at how processes are carried out, not just numerical targets. Deming said that production targets can encourage high outputs but result in low quality. Number 12, remove barriers to pride of workmanship. Treat workers equally. Don't make them compete with colleagues for monetary or other rewards. Over time, the quality system will naturally raise the level of everyone's work to an equally high level. Number 13, implement education and self-improvement. Improve the current skills of your workers. Build skills to make your workforce more adaptable to changes and better able to find and achieve. And lastly, make transformation everyone's job. Improve your overall organizations by having each person take a step towards quality. Let's continue our discussion about Duran's philosophy. Joseph M. Duran was an industrial engineer. He joined Western Electric in the 1920s. He authored the Quality Control Handbook, which is often referred as the Quality Bible and is a classic reference for quality engineers. Duran's proposed a simple definition of quality: fitness for sure. Dr. Duran was the first to incorporate the human aspect of quality management, which is referred to as total quality management. He focused on three major processes called the Duran's Quality Trilogy: quality planning, quality control, and quality improvement. These three are central tenets to his management philosophy and become widely known as Duran's Quality Trilogy. The first of this concept is quality planning. Quality planning defines as who the customers are and identifies how to meet their needs. And these customers include the actual end user of the product but also other functions within the company. Second is the quality control. Evaluates the product development process to see how well the customer needs are being met. Quality control employs various methods, often statistical in nature, to prove that the process functions as intended with minimal inspection or interference along the way. The third one is quality improvement. Focuses on making processes better by investigating changes an organization can make to more effectively meet the customer's need. Duran has given 10 points of quality improvement. Number 1, build awareness of need and opportunity for improvement to realize that all processes are improvable. Number 2, set goals for improvements. 3, organize to reach goals. 4, provide training. 5, carry out projects to solve problems. 6, report progress. 7, give recognition. 8, communicate results. 9, keep score. And lastly, 10, maintain momentum by making annual improvement part of the regular system and processes of the company.
Philip Boyer Crosby was a businessman and author who contributed to management theory and quality management practices. He is best known in relation to the concepts of zero defects and do it right first time. The zero defects theory states that there is no existence of waste in a project. Waste refers to anything that is unproductive. Example, processes, tools, and employees, etc. Zero defects is a way of thinking and doing that is reinforces the notion that defects are not acceptable and that everyone should do things right the first time. Means zero defects is not about being perfect. Zero defect is about changing your perspective. Crosby's total quality management is based on his 4 absolute of quality management. First absolute, quality is defined as a conformance to requirements. This means that every product or services has a requirement which is a description of what the customer needs, and these requirements must be a detailed and clearly stated terms that describe what is exactly being asked for in the end of product or service. Second absolute, problems are functional in nature. This means that the system of quality is prevention. Third absolute, there is no optimum level of defects. Means that the performance standard is zero defects. Fourth absolute, cost of quality is the only useful measurement. Means that the measurement of quality is the price of non-conformance. Philip Crosby developed 14 steps for an organization to follow in building an effective quality program. Step 1. Management commitment. First of all, management must be committed and dedicated to process improvements, and this culture should be passed onto the whole company workforce. Step 2. Quality improvement team. Secondly, a team specialized in total quality management should be formulated. This team should be solely responsible for process quality. Step 3. Quality measurement. Before you start implement any action plan, you need to measure and assess process quality and identify the areas that need improvement. Step 4. Cost of quality evaluation. Next, you need to assess the cost that comes along. What is the cost of quality and how does it fall into your company's overall plan? Step 5. Quality awareness. At this point, you need to spread the importance of quality throughout your entire workforce and embrace it within your business culture. Step 6. Corrective action. Having identified what needs to be improved, you will then need to start implementing a plan so that corrective actions start to roll out. Step 7. Plan for zero defect program. It goes without saying that this step is all only aims to reduce defects but to entirely eliminate them. Step 8. Supervisor training. In order to achieve process quality, you need to have supervisors that are actively embracing this culture. And to do that, you need to provide them with the right training. Step 9. Zero Defects Day. Further, you need to increase awareness by holding a Zero Defects Day in which our employers are taking part. Step 10. Goal setting. Setting goals for improvement should involve employees from the whole organization. By engaging everyone, you are making sure that goals are made out clear to all levels of the organizational structure. Step 11. Error cost removal. It means that in every quality improvement effort, it is important to take a step back and identify any errors that are hindering this process. Engaging all employees in this procedure is vital. Step 12. Recognition. It means that recognizing employees that excel in the quality improvement efforts and celebrating their success will not only encourage them to continue the good work, but it will also inspire others to start participating. Step 13. Quality Council. Bring along specialists and hold quality councils in a regular basis in order to create focus and clearly defined goals. Step 14. Do it over again. The last step of the model is very simple. Here, you need to do everything all over again from the start. Crosby's model is not an at-home model but rather a process of continual process. So make sure that you repeat this process over and over again. Kaoru Ishikawa was born on July 13, 1915 in Tokyo, Japan, and he died on April 16, 1989. Kaoru Ishikawa is known as the father of Japanese quality. Number 1. This approach was given by Kaoru Ishikawa, was born in July 13, 1915. He is one of the Japan's quality control pioneers. He is considered a key figure in the development of quality initiatives in Japan, particularly the quality circles, in which small group of employees meet regularly to improve quality and productivity. He developed the Ishikawa or cause and effect diagram or fishbone diagram, often used in the analysis of industrial processes. He emphasized the development of participation and bottom-up quality, which is now main philosophy of the Japanese approach to quality management. He advocated the first concern for management is the happiness of the people connected with it. If people are not happy, then it does not observe to survive.
I am Angel too when I'm going to discuss about the framework of quality and performance excellence. Number 1 is just in time, or JIT. It is an approach which means producing only what is needed, when it is needed, not early, not late, not less, and not more. Number 2 is business process re-engineering. It is redesigning business process in the organization. BPR brings radical changes in the processes. Those generates value to the customers. Business process re-engineering is a dramatic change initiative which is processed in 4 steps. 1 is start from beginning or scratch. Number 2 is identification of goals and purposes. Number 3 is analysis of current processes. And number 4 is action time. ISO 9000 Standards, International Standards Organization. This is developed by international standards organizations to effectively design and implement efficient quality systems. The ISO 9000 standards were published in 1987. It has undergone revision in 2000 and 2005. It covers definition, requirements, and continual improvements. These standards provide a framework that can give guidance for the processes to be made auditable. Quality audit. Quality audit is defined as a systematic independent monitoring to determine whether activities and related results comply with plan manuals and whether these manuals are implemented effectively and are suitable to achieve objectives.
Customer focus. Organization depends on their customer and therefore should understand current and future customer needs, should meet customer requirements and strive to exceed customer expectation. This is called or means we putting our customer need first. We always say customer is always right. Leadership establishes unity of purpose and direction of the organization. This should be create and maintain the internal environment in which people can become fully involved achieving the organization. Many difference and ideas for being a leadership. Taking responsibility, always understand the listening of all. Leadership is all about people. Number 3, involving of people. People at all levels are the essence of an organization and therefore involvement enable their abilities to be used for the organization benefits. Number 4, process approach. A desired result is achieved more efficiently when activities related resources are managed as process or are complete method process monitoring reviews or analysis.
Hi, I'm Erica E. Aspe. I will discuss you about the 4 remaining principles of quality management. System approach management, meaning being able to see every stage of a process and stay informed about its progress. Of course, when your firm is well organized, it appears wonderful to your new potential clients. Next principle is continual improvement. Continual improvement is simply always identifying and making changes that result in a better outcome. It should be the company's long-term goal. The next one is the factual approach to decision making. Meaning to say, make sure that you all have the facts that you need before making business decisions. In that way, if you question about why you took this particular decision or ask to demonstrate how the decision benefits your company, you all have the data that you need. And the last is the mutually beneficial suppliers relationships. Whether your company sells goods or services to clients, you almost certainly need a supplier. Relationships between your firm and any supplier must be mutually beneficial. because if things running well between you, it helps you both to respond more easily and quickly to consumer demands, as well as making cost negotiations easier.
So, let's continue our discussion to quality management system. Quality management system is the organizational structure, processes, procedure, and resources needed to implement and continually improve the management of quality. It is also considered as a set of coordinated activities to direct and control an organization in order to consistently improve the effectiveness and efficiency of its performance. The main purpose of quality management system is to help organization to strategy determines direction, involve all employees continually, and improve process error and reduce waste, ensure and enhance customer satisfaction, and deliver quality products and services.